What's up, everybody? Trey Bodwin here, and welcome to another great episode of Trey Finds Texas. This is our first time on the channel taking a look at an all-black cabin house. This is located in Houston, Texas. One of the many things that I love about Houston is this right here. You can find any home for any individual, any style practically is located here in Houston, Texas. So before we get started, I want to give a big shout out to the agent. I'll be dropping his information down below, and let's get started. 302 Moody Street offers over 1,800 square feet worth of space, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and a 2-story space that is just unique. The property is uniquely designed and is located just north of the downtown area. I can't wait to show you. Let's get going. All right, so upon entry of this beautiful home, you will see that you land right here in the living space. This is an awesome concept. The cabin house provides a lot of function and utility here. I see an awesome little hangout nook over there that's staged perfectly. Just a little relaxing lounge area. It's well lit, has its own light switch. And look at these floors in here. I love this wood plank tile. And upon entry, of course, you see that there is a hexagon tile here for the muddy shoes. I love it. This is a great looking living space. And I can't wait to show you that prime area over there. But of course, I'm gonna save the best for last. Let's take a look at this dining room. Just off the living area, you'll see the dining space is blending perfectly into the kitchen. Get another angle for you here so you can check that out. It's a large table here, big enough to add 2 chairs for sure on each end. And look at all of this natural light that you get. They really did a great job of revitalizing and not removing the windows here. I love that it gives that farm-esque tone. You have an open concept despite it being a cabin style, farm style home. Look how modern this kitchen is. Ton of cabinetry all over the place. You'll see cabinetry starting right here next to a space that can serve as a little breakfast nook, coffee area. The fridge placement goes right in there, and that farm style sink is just to die for. Look at this. It's like a space gray and black combo. I've never seen any color combo like this. This is really nice. I hope the camera is able to pick up the difference of the black and gray. It looks great. I love those white countertops in the backsplash. Simple, it makes everything sleek and clean. Stainless appliances, and you'll see that the countertop extends out for the island onto the action space and dining area. So that's a good look. Over here to the left, you'll see the utility room leading out to the back porch. Washer and dryer combo goes right in here. And I love that they've placed the wet room here in the back. Oftentimes we see wet rooms a little bit too close to the actual kitchen. This one is on the other side of the utility, which I think is great. Nice and spacious. Enough room for adding additional decorations here. Phenomenal look. I love the fixtures and the mirror. That sink is pretty cool also. Great job so far. Let's take a look at the rest of the property. Just can't get enough of this kitchen. I really enjoy seeing a well done kitchen, well lit with the windows, spacing, additional dining space right here. I think that's a good look. You know, if you don't want a dining room table that big, you have more space to utilize maybe an extra desk, table, or just a sitting and reading area. And here's the living space, looking out onto the front door. I love the staging. It provides a little bit of insight to what can be done. I know a lot of people will use their own design and concept to make this perfect, and I believe the room is large enough to make that happen. So over here to the left, that is where the primary bed is. Before we hop into that, why don't we check out the upstairs? All right, so once you're upstairs, you'll see the landing space is extremely spacious. Very glad that they were able to utilize this space. You get 3 large windows over here, pretty good size, outlets all over, which is great, modern ceiling fan. And what I think is more impressive is that they have plush carpeting in here. I've seen a lot of people go to straight hardwood or the matching wood for the bottom. They did it a little bit different here. I like it. It provides some character and a little bit of a different tone. Checking out bedroom 1 now. Everything looks great. And of course, looking into a nice walk-in closet. More than enough space here to add another shelf set or railing. This property looks out onto the front. This unit, actually, this bedroom looks out into the front of the property, which I think is really nice. Tall trees over there that really complement this home. Now, as you'll see, there is a step down to get to the full bath and the 3rd bedroom. So let's take a look at this full bathroom here. Look at that, the arch ceiling. I love it. It adds a ton of cabin character here. Once again, matching on those finishes. This single vanity is perfect and allows whoever's using it to have that modern feel. It's also floating, looks like. Yeah, floating design. It's always great to see. I love the backsplash here. Very unique farm style, cabin style, black finishes, nice shower tub combo. Now let's check out bedroom number 3. It's a nice size. So I'm standing at about 5'9", and right here I am seeing that there's more than enough space for somebody who's about 6 foot, just over 6'1" maybe, to live in this space comfortably. A lot of room here. Of course, this can be a game room. Also, if you decide an extra utility room, it has its own closet and window. Just kind of sectioned off. I love the closet there. See if you could catch that. So there is some utility in this home. As a cabin home, I think this would be great for a vacation rental. I think it would be great for somebody who just is looking for that second property within Houston, something that's extremely close to all of the activity of downtown, but in a neighborhood that feels like you're kind of getting away from everything. One of the cool Easter eggs about this property is this nice chandelier here. I love it. When I see this design and concept, I always smile because Houston homes are getting more contemporary and these are definitely popping up everywhere. So I like that. That's a good look. Now let's head back downstairs and check out that primary. All right. So on the first floor, you'll see a spacious primary bedroom here. More than enough room for a sitting area or 2. Large furniture in here to exhibit the space. I love that they were able to utilize modern fixtures as the ceiling fans. That window looks out into the backyard of the property, and you'll see closet number 1 right here. During my walkthrough, I saw it and I was just like, wow, this is a great primary closet. You know, there's enough space to add another set of rails on this end and turn around on the other end, and there's still plenty of space. You have a little bit of paint and additional materials over there, but I think that this was basically set up to be essentially a primary, and then the developer goes and says, you know what, keep walking through the house and you'll see something even more special. And there it is right there, closet number 2. And man, is it huge. So you have this L-shaped closet in here, which is just huge and spectacular. enough space for it to be its own bedroom. In fact, they have placed outlets in here. There's 2 light fixtures in here, so it's a very large room. Looking at this farm style, cabin style vanity, check this out. I love the floating design. Look at those sink fixtures here. Sitting above, they're just quaint. They provide this minimalist feel with the hanging mirrors and that light fixture. Gonna have to ask where they got that from, because that is one of my favorite ones that I've seen so far. Speaking of favorites, I've heard from a lot of developers and buyers that they love this open and minimalist shower combo with a tub here. You can have a standalone tub in your shower. It's exotic, it looks great. They didn't overdo it with the tile here. I love that they did the black and white contrast. Nice little piece of a plant down there to add a little bit more character to this, and everything just looks great. The black faucets and finishes, frameless shower door, phenomenal job. You know, looking at this thing in totality, I always look for usage and utility. Can it actually be lived in? And this is something that is spacious enough that it can be lived in and you still get that feeling of luxury. So a great job here. Property is listed just over $500,000 at the moment, and I think that it is priced to sell. Let's take a look at this backyard space here. Look at this, I love this. Nice tall privacy fence here, brand new fence going across the perimeter of the property. And I love the gravel here, it's low maintenance. It's going over here to what looks like your parking gate. So you can actually park in the front or in this backyard space of the property. An owner can choose to throw some concrete down after purchasing and make this a little bit more official, maybe a miniature tennis court, basketball court, maybe a half court. It's enough space to throw a huge lawn back here and just make it a backyard oasis. There's tall trees, as you can see, providing an ample amount of shade on this beautiful Houston day. And it's just a phenomenal way to offer a property within a extremely fast growing neighborhood. As you can see, there's a new construction popping up just over there in front of this property. Now let's talk about the exterior for a second. I've seen a couple of black homes popping up, and I think that it is a cool concept. In fact, I think it stands out. It provides even more character to the neighborhood and just a modern feel that you don't see anywhere else. I've been fortunate enough to see a lot of properties in other cities and other states, and I love the concept of the way things have been done in the colder climate areas. But to see this in a warmer climate area, it's just really exciting. All right, guys, that wraps up today's tour. Thank you so much for tuning in to another great segment of Trey Finds Texas. I'm just completely floored that we were able to check out our first cabin house. It looks beautiful. I'll list all of the information in the bio, so if you have questions or if you like to tour, let me know. If you're not currently working with the agent, I'd be happy to assist. Until next time.